Hi guys, it's Amanda Blue. I'm talking to Mike Montgomery of Blue Run Spirits. Uh, Hopefully you will join me. Hi guys, how are you?
Yeah, I'll join you.
Oh, good.
Hey,
Hey, good to see you.
nice to see you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. Doing okay.
Great. So, how has it been since your win?
Crazy.
I mean, you haven't even released your product yet. It wins a best in class. What has been the talk and what's happened since then?
Um, you drove demand through the roof. Yeah. I mean, as is, we've got this current release is a 13 and a half year
Mhm.
single barrel at cask strength. As you know, double gold, best of class, pretty awesome stuff, right? Um, but I think there's around about 1,300 bottles total in this batch. So demand has, I think it was going to move pretty quickly on its own, but I think the hardware has certainly driven it into the stratosphere in a way that we didn't anticipate or expect.
Right. And so I saw something about your release schedule. Was it always planned to be that way, or is that a new release schedule? And can you tell us about it?
So the release schedule has always kind of been set, at least for this year. It just so happened that the timing of the release of your results um, coincided with the release of the single barrel. How awesome was that? Um, got really lucky there, and then the 14 year, which also won best in class and double gold, is being bottled in a week, literally 7 days. So that's coming up next, and then the rye comes after. So it's like right in order of
And will you
of
have
the
a,
way it
a
went down.
similar release schedule for the 14 year in the rye?
No, so uh, I think what we're going to do with the 14 is we'll probably just drop, it'll go to retail, obviously, and then we'll drop probably all of it online at the same time. Um, you know, we recognize demand being what it is. Everybody wants a chance to get a bottle of this single barrel. More people are going to have a chance to get a bottle of the 14. Kind of more along the lines of our first two releases with the fall and the winter of the 13 year. Um, Amanda, I don't know if you knew this, but the first two barrels that we released on, I guess last Monday,
Hmm.
those online, those were sold out in I think less than 2 minutes. Yesterday,
That.
less than 45 seconds. I mean,
Wow.
45 seconds, literally.
So, if you have any secrets, any tips that you can give to our followers about how
Oh,
they can get in there
Ye-
in less than 30 seconds?
yeah. I think the answer, at least from what I found, is go to our site. So it's bluerunspirits.com/shop. And it seems like the tricks of the trade for the people who've done well are either using the Shop app, or Apple Pay for checkout, and have the fields pre-populated.
Okay.
Um, I'll admit I tried to get on. I wanted to put a couple bottles in my cart and see if I could get it done, and I couldn't do it.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. You are the closest person, I think, geographically to me who actually has a bottle. Um,
I think that we definitely have to meet up and have a
yeah.
little toast. I mean, it's
Yeah, I
kind of
think
crazy that I have something that you created and you haven't even had access to it. Feels somewhat unfair.
no, it's totally fair. And I guess I want to make the point that, what you see behind me is just a kitchen or whatever, but you'll see a lot of other brands that'll have like shelves full of their product. We don't do that. And the reason we don't do that is because this isn't, this is a product that we want to get into the hands of the people, the consumers, rather than just kind of like hoard for ourselves.
Yeah.
There is no hoarding process here. It's
Right.
get everything out there that we can.
So,
Um,
what are the dates of the release schedules? Just so everyone can be aware. You said it was every Monday for 3 weeks. What are
yeah,
the
so yeah, so we have two more releases coming up this coming Monday at 3 o'clock Eastern, noon Pacific, and then the following. So that's going to be barrels 6 and 7, and then the following Monday, also 3 o'clock Eastern, noon Pacific. That'll be barrels 8, 9, and 10. So my message to people out there, if folks are on this and listening now who didn't get lucky yet, you still have two more chances, and stick with us. And there's bottles out there in the wild too. We know that Kentucky, Georgia, DC, Maryland, Delaware have all received their bottles, and those are in retail. California, for those of us in California, K&L Wines has a wait list up on their website.
what? How long is that
Um,
wait list?
no idea, no idea, no idea. Though I did get a nice note from the buyer yesterday saying, I was asking him if he needed anything else, and his answer was the only thing I need is more.
More bottles. Yeah.
Yeah, more. So I presume it's long. You're gonna have to act pretty quickly there as well. Canada, if anybody's in Canada, Canada should be hitting the shelves anytime soon. Um, and then for folks in South Carolina and Tennessee, those two states haven't picked up yet. It's still sitting in Kentucky.
Oh wow.
So that'll be kind of a little, a late release that people can try to get.
Or get on the road from
From
Kentucky to
Yeah,
drive. Yeah.
yeah, or California or wherever you want to go to get it. I know that, you know, the thing that's going to be interesting to me is once people actually taste all these different barrels, what the tasting notes look like, what people like more or less. I know what I have my eye on, and it's going to be different from what you like,
So, which
or
barrel is your baby out of all of them?
I like number 10. Um, the description said it has I think the last few words is with a whip of smoke,
Ooh,
and I just there's something kind of special about that. I think the nose on, I think it's barrel 5, which is the straight up black cherry. Couldn't be any, you know, uh, couldn't be written any better. It is straight up black cherry.
someone just asked if the Olive Barrel 5 has been released.
All of barrel 5 has all of barrel 5 been released? Barrel 5 will not be available online. It's a retail only.
Oh wow.
So the answer is it's a nuanced answer.
Hmm.
The answer is yes, maybe. I don't know exactly, for example, how many barrels or how many bottles of 5 that K&L got, or how many bottles are going to be in South Carolina and Tennessee. So the answer is it should be out there, and if it's not, it will be soon.
Got it. Okay. Do we have any other questions from our audience? Please let me know. In the meantime, so your tips are pre-populate your shop and your Apple Pay so that you're ready to check out the minute that it comes online. What is the time again that it comes online?
3 o'clock Eastern, noon Pacific for the next 2 Mondays. Let's see. So what did we do this week? We did barrels 3 and 4. So we'll do 6 and 7 next week, and the following week, 8, 9, and 10. So don't give up. I mean, uh, this is, this is the most, limited release that we've had by half. Um, it's, I get that it's a tough bottle to get. We weren't looking to create competition by any means. You know, uh, you know, I literally we want to get the product into the hands of the people who want it, right? And the
Right.
people who are going to enjoy it. And it's kind of fun, it's fun getting messages. I've seen a couple people just pop onto, onto this and onto this live, who I know have gotten bottles, and I've
Yeah,
gotten notes from them
there's
saying,
people
"I'm so
saying,
excited."
yeah, giving us tips. So
Right.
if anyone wants to share their tips, please DM us and we can put it on our post. And we can also, I'm sure Blue Run would probably like to give some tips and tricks.
That's right. We can scroll through here for Burb, your enthusiasm. Black hats are being discussed. I think people have liked those hats. Ms. Jenkins, hello. Thank you for joining. Congratulations on your purchase yesterday.
Mhm.
Just Whiskey says barrel 3.
He was saying the barrel 3 was his favorite of the barrels.
Well, he's gonna know. Um, of all the people out there, I think he's gonna have the best shot. If I can just give a couple more shouts out. Lost Nemo here. Hello, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. It's really, it's kind of fun to do these and fun to see the people who take the time to actually tune in and listen to us talk.
Yeah.
Um, you know, so will there be the normal 13-year seasonal release like last year, example, winter batch? Um, will there be the normal 13-year seasonal release like last year? Well, I guess the seasonal release is going to be the 14. I think that answers the question.
And how many of
Uh,
the bottles are those of the 14
uh, I don't know the exact yield there yet. We haven't, we're
bottles?
bottling next week. Um, you know, it's a fair amount. We're doing 50 barrels. Um, so
And that
I
will be
hope,
will that be retail and online?
yes, yes. And let's pray for amazing yields,
Awesome.
right? Yields have been pretty good. I mean, I think people have seen the barrel, the bottle numbers for each barrel, and for the most part, the yields have been fantastic for bourbon that's this aged. I mean, we're not talking about a 3-year, you know, um, a 3-year bourbon by any means. This is, what my wife calls bar mitzvah bourbon. Um, right. It's
It's
certainly up
become of
there in
age.
age.
It's become a
It's
man.
Yes, yes, exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
thank you so much for the tips, and we will keep keep our eyes out to see if there's any luck to get a bottle, and any of our followers, let us know if you have any tips or tricks, and if you were able to score one.
Happy hunting. Amanda, thanks for having us on. Really
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Good to see you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.